New Nintendo Selects are on the way to Nintendo 3DS. This was originally our last story, but we're just going to make it real quick here. Your new Nintendo Selects for Nintendo 3DS are Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, Star Fox 64 3D, and, for those of you who have been holding out for one of the best Zelda games, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, are now at a suggested retail price of $19.99 at your local store, wherever you want to purchase it. So,
nice.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
I think I'm
on all of those.
I think I'm gonna pick up Star Fox because, like, I had it and then I got rid of it when, long story short, when we started this. So,
and for some stores who have the original version of it, they'll drop it to the $19.99. So if they still selling the original version, you'll get it at that price too.
Yeah,
I think that's cool when they do that.
Yeah, it's cool. So on the second part of this kind of old games are new again type deal, Super Nintendo games might be coming to the Switch sooner than you think. This is a rumor from Nintendo Life. Yesterday may well have introduced a few more NES games on your Switch. By the way, you can now play Zelda 2, Blaster Masters, and what was the other one that they added? They added something else. I forget what it was.
It was just those two.
But it appears that they might not have been the only things added to the Nintendo Switch Online service in an update. Just a few days ago, data mining efforts uncovered a total of 22 Super Nintendo games listed on the NES Online app's code, and further digging also discovered the possibility of new emulator types being added to the service at a future date. Now, after yesterday's update and even more data mining efforts, it has been claimed that the SNES games are not only still perfectly intact, but they have been updated to include full descriptions in various languages. A couple of descriptions have been shared by Twitter user other EHM, and as you can see, descriptions look familiar to those from the NES library. Interestingly, other EHM states that Super Mario World is the only game to have received an English translation so far, while a variety of different languages can also be seen across. And they have like a picture of the coding and whatever. So let's get through the list of these games. The list of games are as follows: Breath of Fire 2, Contra 3, Demon's Crest, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Kirby's Superstar, Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Pilot Wings, Poppin' Twin B, Star Fox, Star Fox 2, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, maybe the most interesting one, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, Super Soccer, Yoshi's Island, and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past have all been uncovered in this emulator. So, exciting to see that not only are the NES games coming, but it seems Super Nintendo's emulator, the way they found out was like the emulator that they found the coding for in the NES, in the online app, is the same as the classic consoles emulators. So that's how they kind of connected it all together. And then there's two unknown emulators, which could be a combination of things: Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, N64, GameCube. That would really help out with that new show that Nintendo Pow Block's doing, Cubecast TV, where we celebrate the ongoing awesomeness of GameCube, Dreamcast, and Game Boy Advance. Just throwing that out there. So
I will say though, from this list, the only one that I'm looking forward to is Poppin' Twin B.
You're awful. Get out of here.
Well, it's because it's a Konami game that never came to America. So everything else I played on, that's pretty much on the list. And I still have a heart for Konami.
It would be nice to have Super Mario All-Stars on it.
Oh, I know, dude. Super Mario All-Stars. Those games are like... those games are awesome. I love replaying Mario 2 in 16-bit, man.
Yeah.
But it's got to be the one that's that's also got Super Mario. Well, they said they added Super Mario World. I like the one that's got Super Mario World in it as well.
Fun fact: I
think
had
that
that cartridge.
Was that the Wii? No, that was.
No,
the Wii one?
the
was
Super
the
Mario
original
All Stars Plus World is a actual Super Nintendo cartridge. I have it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember I had the original Super Nintendo cartridge.
The
But I
Wii
didn't
one-
know they did a re-release of
The
the same
Wii,
cartridge. in
the
that
Wii
world.
Mario 25th Anniversary Collection does not have Super Mario World on it. So
I would love to see Jesse go through the lost levels, so I could just sit back and laugh my tail off.
jeez, Lost Levels. Get out of here. That game is so hard.
That game
I-
is easy. I beat that all the way, all levels.
I
Easy
doubt it.
challenge.
I probably
I'm-
could if I actually sat and played it, but I did play them for the longest time when I had that, but I never really finished it. But I loved those levels.
Oh, the lost levels.
Yeah.
Don't pick up the purple mushroom at the beginning. Fun fact. All right.